Welcome back to some more Ultimate Admiral Generals. Today what I'm trying is to the best I could, try to design a historical Viribus Unitis of the Austrian-Hungary Navy. After doing some experimenting, the ship was laid down in 1910, but really couldn't. You don't get access to triple turrets in this game anyway until I think 1914 or 1915. So what I had to do was select a start date of 1915, then retrofit down to a lower hull that I could shove the triple guns onto. In terms of displacement, let me see here. Actually, I need to lower this down. We basically hit our target at 21.8. I had to go up to 24,900 tons to get enough room to put everything on. There just was not enough deck space to make as close as I could of a replica of the actual ship. If I go, let me go ahead and pull up an image here. Here we go. So this was essentially the ship I was trying to replicate. We don't have the same tall stacks. We don't have exactly the same superstructure. Yada yada yada, but you get the gist of it. We had to have this many guns, a variety of deck place guns as well, and all that stuff. And with the limitations inside the game, I just couldn't pack it in at the correct displacement. That said, we did pretty much nail the displacement in the end. The ship was, at least per the wiki, was designed around 20,000 tons, and at full load was about 21 and a half. So we're at 21.8. Then we actually pretty much nailed the displacement, so we're doing real good there. In terms of our armament, we've got a broadside of 12. Yeah, 12-inch guns, triple turrets. I went with the tall superimposed because it looks better. It's actually a pretty dope looking ship, really. We have an additional 6 case-mated 6-inch guns per side, as well as 18 3-inch guns. Lastly, we have just 3 2-inch guns just shoved in here. It had a very early, very limited anti-aircraft armament. I couldn't place any of them in the superstructure like they're supposed to be, so it is what it is. This isn't necessarily exactly the right secondary tower, but it's as close as I could get. All of this is a close approximation. If I wanted 2 funnels, the only way I could really do that was with this advanced 3 tower, stuff like that. It's close enough. It's a pretty good approximation. Some of this I was able to get right on. She had early steam turbine engines, which that's the max we got access to, so perfect. She had semi-oil. In terms of induction, I don't know. I went with induced. I'm assuming a basic auxiliary control, and at least from reading, she had some really experimental shafts, so I figured shaft 2 sounded fine. Armor, I went with Krupp 2. I don't think I couldn't find any information really on the type of armor, but at least from reading historically, Krupp 3 armor sounded more like a post-World War I armor. Early implementations like the Iowa class, so I went with Krupp 2, just a standard seaman. It seemed appropriate. She did have early anti-torpedo protection design. It didn't necessarily work very good, but she did have an early version of anti-torpedo, and she did have a double bottom. So good stuff there. 1 second here. Click back in here. Aha. Citadel. I went with Citadel 2. That was what was available in the actual 1910 selection. We'll see if this really screws me over or not, because I'm having to design it around 1915 instead, which, depending on what the time fleet gets, could make it kind of difficult. But we'll see. Anti-flooding. Oh, right, she does need some anti-flooding. I didn't really notice anything on pumps or not. I'm just going to assume she has some limited pumping. 1910 seems reasonable. They'd probably figured out you probably need to pump out water. And reinforced bulkheads. She gets a little bit too heavy, maybe. We'll go standard bulkheads. Anti-flooding. Yeah, still in the ballpark. There we go. Shells. We're going standard shells. I couldn't really find anything special there. And shell weight. Let me look here. 499 kilograms. Really? And let me double check here. I might be able to make an adjustment here. I'm just looking. I hadn't even thought to check the shell weight. She might actually have heavier shells than that. Just one moment here. Unfortunately, the game does not handle tabbing out quite that well, but you know, some things are as they are. So let's go to 12 guns. History. Armor piercing was about a 450 kilogram shell. And these have 499, so pretty close. What if we went with light shells? Way too light. Alright, so we'll say standard shells. Standard allotment of shells sounds adequate. She's supposed to have 21-inch torpedoes. The largest available to me are 19. So I slapped those in there on bow and stern and side. I went with just basic enhanced reloading. It sounded like they were experimenting, so, and I just went with standard turrets. I didn't notice anything. Rangefinder, I went with the Rangefinder 2. That's what was available per 1910 tech. And I was able to find out she did use a coincidence rangefinder, so that's what I'm going with. And she was also one of the early ships with radio or wireless communications. At least it said wireless communications, so I'm assuming radio telegraph sounds appropriate. Sure. Armor. The belt seemed kind of varied, but in general consensus was about a 6-inch belt, or 11 tapering to 6. Deck was very lightly armored, 1.2 to 1.9 inches, and nothing on the conning tower that I could find, but I'm assuming it's 11 inches. That seems to be a common number. 11-inch turrets with about a 2-inch turret top. More specifically, it said 11-inch barbettes, and the turrets were 6 to 2 inches. So, yeah, I really can't get that granular, so it just went 11 and 2. And secondaries were 7.1 inches in the casemates. So, good stuff there. So, yeah, this is our ship. We are taking, I forget if I had 3 or 2. We'll see what we get. Some guns of poor sector fire control. I really don't care. Tell you what, we'll go ahead and delete these 2. Secondary guns, 2 inchers. They're not really supposed to do much anything, but there you go. Good enough. They're terrible, but I don't much care. They're AE guns. If they fire a shot in the battle, I'll be happy. And lastly, the propellant, I went with just generic white powder. I really don't know what they were using at that time. I tried to find out, but really couldn't find any information. So we're taking R3 battleships against the Italians 4. We also have 2 light cruisers as support and 4 destroyers. They have 1 heavy and 4 destroyers. See how this works out. Enemy spotted to the north. Let me double check here. Let me make sure OBS is still running. Sorry. I normally have it open, but with doing the Chrome stuff kind of interfered a little bit. But whatever. Let's go times 5. Kind of cool. Short, stumpy ship, which does look about right in that regard. They were not very large ships. It should be a little bit more compact, but it just can't place it that tight. Now then, the 2 light cruisers for right this moment. I want them. Following is just fine. That's just fine. I don't want them screening just yet. Okay. We go back to the main battleship fleet and compact that one. Let's see, we heading north yet? Not quite. We ain't going a little bit tighter. These ships were notable in that they had the, I believe, heaviest broadside when they were laid down. They had some success, but nothing really spectacular. For the most part, they spent most of World War I in port. Just because, well, the Austrian Navy was fairly small, and they were very expensive ships to lose. They were some of the, basically the most expensive ships that Austria ever laid down. And they were designed within a budget to try to just make it happen. Alright, so our more limited tower technology is already coming to bite us. They are opening fire already, so they do have the superior spotting. Cursed 1915 technologies. That was getting close. Boy, they are firing fast. Let's slow this down 3 times speed. Just keep steaming, full speed ahead. top speed was between 20 and 20 and a half, so we looked to be about right. Oh, the ship in the rear is really lagging behind. Alright, destroyers. You are in screen. Okay. That's our destroyers. 35. These guys 26 and a half. Whoa, those are lightly armored light cruisers. 0.9 inches. They're basically not armored at all. These kind of cute little ships, though. That looks a lot like a ship I'd actually design in Rule the Waves. Very much so. That's kind of cool. So we have already taken a hit. Bow deck extended penetration. Light damage, though. Not too surprised. We have such a lightly armed deck. It's kind of nuts. We did finally spot them, though. Let's slow down to speed. 2. Oh, my word. 360. So 9-gun broadside. These may or may not be. These look like they might be the same caliber. Maybe not. So a 13-gun broadside compared to our 12. No other secondary stuff. Boy, Italy, you went a little ham, didn't you? Okay, I'm gonna stay bowing just for now as we close. Locked 3% chance to hit at 12 kilometers. What type of? Yeah, they're just slightly better. Oh yeah, more advanced. So we got a fairly tall mast. Alright. We do have a lock. And I'm going to, what was it? Was it Alt? Let me see here. Alt right click to select those as secondary targets. Like cruisers, you're going to select those as your target, and you're now going into screen for animation. You guys are also going to select that as your targets. We'll get turned out here. Let's see what happens. Yep, their destroyers are definitely going on an attack run already. Our destroyers are countering, though. And the CLs, you guys are actually going to detach. Go do your own thing. I thought both would, but apparently not. Attach to the CL. There you go. You guys, go act independently. AR control, that's fine. AI on. There you go. You guys turn. Do your thing. Turn hard. And you're going to do some. Well, you shouldn't need to go aggressive just yet. Oh, they're already torpedoing back the other direction. Battleships, turn hard. Slow down to full. Okay, so that torpedo should miss. Wish there was a turn together mode. And she still got sunk. Tell you what, DDs, you guys move independently, do your own thing. And when there's a sinking due to structural damage, that's something. And you know what, destroyers, just go ham with the torpedoes. Go nuts, have fun. Keep main guns there, and secondary guns on that. Yeah, there we go. You guys keep turning. It's danger close. Probably gonna have to kite away a little bit. So far so good. A DD for a DD. Look at that broadside. Oh yeah. Set the ship on fire. Not much damage though. So they've got 2 inches to 10.3, 20 knots, slightly heavier, better armor, and better bulkheads. Okay. And it is a full 12 inch. Are they all the same ship? Sure looks like it. Yeah. Okay. We have the armor advantage, and they have, but we have a small broadside advantage. So that's something. Unfortunately, we're having to maneuver violently because of these destroyers. They have really changed how damage works now. Not entirely sold on it. Battleships can slug it out, which it is better that they can slug it out. But a lot of the penetrating hits are just like nothing right now. Especially like I was experimenting with the H-class mission. You can't really sink another battleship unless you get a ammo detonation. I found the shell penetrations were doing very little damage. Plunging fire from an 18-inch shell into an Iowa or North Carolina equivalent ship was only doing like 20 or 30 damage. Plunging fire into the deck from an 18, class 3 or class 5. It was, I think it's a little overtuned now for how much damage they can take. So, we'll see. I'm curious how it'll work in this lower technology. Hard to port. Hard turn. You might end up having to just split. Probably gonna take one. Boy, that's a nice torpedo spread. Alright, something like that. Yeah, we're gonna eat one. Yeah, we ate one. Damn, those destroyers. Where are mine? Are they still here? What are you guys doing? Yeah, they are not operating very effectively, are they? Let's go full speed ahead. Turn back to the right just a little bit. Let's see if we can push around them. Those are some fast torpedoes. Alright. Hard to starboard. Get that butt out. Rest of the fleet, I just hope you don't do this to me. Please, no. No, don't turn into it. Alright. Okay. Oh, right click. Sink that ship! Alright, I'm gonna take you guys off AI. You guys need to... You guys just need to get up here. My screens are not functioning very effectively. They're getting sunk real good. I think he's taking some damage. That's good. 3% to hit. High ricochet chance. Let's switch over to this ship. Hard to port. Yeah, those guys getting wrecked. That heavy cruiser is busy working them over. Okay, they are reloading, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Come on, secondaries. Sink that ship. Fire everything. Everybody focus fire. That's a good hit, but doesn't mean much. Boy, they are very effective destroyers. Oh man, this is bad. I'm putting myself in a compromised position just to try to avoid this guy. You're going to detach. You guys go turn hard. You're aggressive. Surely you can torpedo that. You have torpedoes. You have one in the prow, I know, unless it's totally destroyed. told you turn left. You be trying to not turn left. I'm telling you to turn left. Alright. You lost a torpedo at something. Go back to normal. We're just kind of kite away for a little bit. And I think we're going to focus our guns on her. That's the better. There's the main gun. A lot of structural damage. Ship is taking a beating. Let's see if I can't pull her behind the line. These other ships. The actual Viribus Unitis. Why isn't the lead ship leading? She's the namesake of the class. Good TF. Let her take the hits for a bit. This ship's definitely taking some hits. Kinda stalled out in the water. Oh, she's dead in the water. Ooh. Let's range of her torpedoes. 4 per launcher. Range 20 kilometers. Range of that ship. 4.4. Oh, yeah. Aggressive torpedoing on her. You. Aggressive torpedoing on her. Please, make it happen. Alright, she's now disengaging some. This ship just cruising. Very good. We did lose another torpedo. You're gonna go back to normal. I'm just saying go away. Try to survive. The Nettuno. We took torpedo hit. We took another torpedo? You sure? And another destroyer sunk. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot you guys weren't really responding, doing anything. Oh, that was a red destroyer. Well, that's something. Here you go. You guys kite over there. And go ahead, start laying some smoke. I have a feeling our torpedoes, wherever they went, yeah, they're gonna miss. She spotted it. She's turning. Lasai. Budapest taking some damage. They are now all turning away. Keep firing. Let's see. Slow down to full speed and go out some. Make them have to pursue. You are definitely taking some damage. Good belt pin. And so far the torpedo protection is mostly holding, but yeah, she's taking too much damage. You guys sink that damn destroyer. Yeah, you guys just focus everything for now. The destroyer isn't too much of a threat. May have been just a tad too loud. I have to say, that casemate arrangement definitely is not the most efficient. It's too much of a pursuit arrangement. Tell you what, if they're angling, switch fire to the heavy cruiser. Yeah, I'll swing back this way. You are doing okay, but not great. You also swing to that heavy cruiser for now. Before she wrecks my lights. They're not going to take much damage. Overpin. Whew. Yeah. You guys just do your thing. Engine 3 damaged. Uh-oh. Focus fire on that damn destroyer. 0.1% chance to hit. Wow. You're getting wrecked. Not great. Looks like they got one engine repaired. She's starting to take some pins from 6 inches. How much armor has that thing got? 0.2 to 5.5. Pretty typical. Not unusual at all. I don't know if you want you guys to turn that much. Well, we'll see. Nah. See, it continues kiting around here. Say something like that. And you'll just keep cruising like you are. You're angled out. Should take more limited damage. There you go. Damage to the secondary tower. How much damage though? Overpin. That was on fire. How are my light cruisers doing? Tell you what, Tim's, you are going to detach. You just go do your own thing. Did I just take another? Darn, they are stupid good with their torpedoes. It is flooding again. Darn. Yeah, you guys everybody just get aggressive with your torpedoes. We've got 12 left. I'm sure something will happen at some point. At least they got that one. To be fair, the ship's steaming pretty slow now. And this is getting wrecked too. Just sink that destroyer for me. I don't much care anymore. Just sink that damn destroyer. These things are worthless. They got such bad gunnery control. 3.7 kilometers, only 1% chance to hit. Yeah, these are some worthless light cruisers. Yeah, horrible. I'm gonna focus my secondaries. Back on that. Chance to hit 0.4. Yeah, nothing. We'll stay in the heavy cruiser. Functionally nothing. I'm gonna have you turn again. Come on, sink that ship. 4%. I do believe we might be losing this one. Is there anything that's a better target? Not really right this second. Most of them are kind of dead in the water, steaming away. That's some very, very odd behavior. Yeah, those ships are going down. Those things are just worthless. Terrible light cruisers. You guys, go up to full speed. Closing in there. Go back up to 2 times speed. Didn't realize I was on full. No wonder it's taking a little bit. Sealed Thames is sunk. I'm not surprised one bit. They've done nothing. They are literally worthless. Damage to funnel. Average chance to ricochet. Me. She has torpedoed again, so good turn. I'll just turn you in. Well, that destroyer's out of torpedoes, so that's something. Yeah, they're almost out. These guys have no torpedoes. Ooh. We still got 12 left. Ooh. I think I know what's gonna go down here. We just have to take out that heavy cruiser. That's the last one of their ships that still has torpedoes. So, it is a bit gamey in that I can see if they have fired a torpedo. They really should hide that information. Because how are you gonna know how many torpedoes they have stored underwater and whether or not they fired one? Realistically, it's like lit. Destroy the funnel. There you go. She's taking some damage now. She's still working over the CLs. They're drawing some fire. Wait. I thought I avoided that. Here's a second one. We'll be okay. We will be okay. Oh, come on. The splash is so short. Sink her! Full speed ahead! Damn the torpedoes! And you are just kind of doing your own thing. Keep trying. Well, it looks like at least the floating's isolated. We don't have the proper pumping utilities. Oh no. I don't think I can avoid that one. Here, we'll try turning back a little bit straight. Full speed. We might be able to just miss this one. Hard to port. There we go. Now straight. I don't know about the second ship though. No, you're turning into it. Second ship. Budapest. Detached Budapest. You're going to... I think it's already too late. You're going to slow way the heck down and start turning to starboard. Slow way down. Way. All stop. Hard to starboard. Ah! Damn you. Alright, back to full. Whatever. Alright, just go reattach. You should be fine. And you got no ammo left, but you did get one more torpedo out, so that's all fine and dandy, isn't it? And it looks like we torpedoed at some point recently. If it was against her. It does look like we hit with a torpedo. How are we doing on ammunition? We got plenty. We're going a little bit slower now. Budapest. Ooh, she's still flooding. That ain't great. Historically, these ships did sink to some, I believe it's some mines. At least one of them. Ammo detonation. There we go. From a 3-inch hit. I was going to say, I thought the explosion happened before the 12s met. Alright, now you guys sink her. And for now, you're going to go just a little bit conservative. As will you. Yeah, I want to clear that hulk before I fire any more torpedoes, because odds are they'll just try to torpedo her through the heavy cruiser, would be my guess. She's a tempting target, nice and slow. So overall, I'd say we're doing okay. They have dealt with the most damage so far. This poor ship. That said, she's eaten 2 torpedoes, which is pretty darn good. Are you still firing at anything? Are you still even trying to fire? Oh, I think she was just glued to that destroyer and just not doing anything. Oops. Damage the secondary tower and funnel. There's the main tower. Yeah, she's taking some back though, for sure. Looks like all of her guns are still functioning. The game doesn't really feel quite right, honestly, unless you're going about 2 times speed. Okay. You have cleared, so we'll go back to normal torpedo operations. That's the range, 2.3 kilometers. Should be able to get a torpedo, I'd imagine, at this range. Assuming we still have a torpedo on that side. Can't really tell. Actually, it looks like that one might be destroyed, assuming that's that. It could be the deck gun, though. Not sure. Ammo detonation. Fire. Belt bow extended detonation, so it looks like it was in the forward barbette. Whew. You guys get aggressive with those torpedoes. Yeah, there's one flying in. It might be good. Nah, she's gonna turn away. She detected already. Darn her. And we'll go back normal. Wait, why are you dead in the water? Go ahead. That may have been me from earlier. Probably was. You're still doing your thing. We did get the fire extinguished quickly. Main gun's still functioning. Budapest. High chance to ricochet. Ooh. That's low chance. Chance to hit 23% is not too bad. Getting back up to speed again. Ricochet chance average though. 25% chance to pin. As opposed to pretty decent chance, 30s. Yeah. Looks like we have another torpedo out somewhere. Maybe dead ahead for that ship? I'm not sure. Probably should have gone for extra torpedoes. Straight barbette. She is now ricochet chance high. Switch back to her, ricochet chance average. Come on, guys, speed back up. Need to press the advantage. Go in just a little bit tighter to that ship. She keeps getting some pretty decent pins. Our super firing third turret can get shots in. Not so much the Viribus gun. We're working her over though. Structure continues to drop. How are you doing? You're doing your thing. You're trying. Put in some supporting fire. 17% chance to hit is not bad. Might even have you go ahead open on up just to get more guns. Yeah, all of our ships are pretty badly banged up. The Austrian Navy might be losing this one. We're starting to get some speed though. If we can close in on her, that's our range. 1.5 kilometers. If I can get to 1 kilometer, I'm gonna maybe nose in. See if maybe I can get a bow torpedo in. Maybe at that range. I probably should have gone for straight up fast torpedoes in short range. Yeah, they'll get spotted early, but they're going quick. Who cares? Gonna start turning in. Go aggressive on the torpedoes. Should, I imagine, maybe get one launched. Time for some balance lances. They balance everything. Come on, torpedo her. She's dead ahead. Hopefully that thing's not destroyed. I can't see it. Should be there, though. There we go. Somewhere in that smoke is a torpedo. Where are you at? I don't even see it. Can't even see it. Torpedo hit. Flooding! Yes! I'm gonna keep turning. Okay, maybe not. Here, to starboard. Oh, we're taking a beating. We're about to sink one of them. Moral victory will be ours. Let's put another torpedo in. Finish her off. Yeah, that one. I guess maybe that one was destroyed? Because I have seen them do repeated torpedo strikes. Sink, damn you! You're a 1%. Are you kidding me? Damaged main gun, damaged engine. That's not particularly good. Oh, you're gonna start doing that stupid thing. Detach. Here, I'll just detach you. It's way better for your health. And you're gonna start shooting at that ship. And you, steam fool. Hey, come on, 1% flooding. Are you kidding me? No way. You torpedo her. I expect results. Turn in tight. Put those secondaries to work on that. I don't even know how many secondaries we still got at this point, but I heard a torpedo. Yeah, he detected it. It's supposedly flooding. Come on. It's truly lame. Here. Turn out. Use the butt torpedo. Because I have a feeling it just hit the same location. It's going nope, nope, nope. No, there's another torpedo out. Very good. Yeah, go ahead, give me broadside. Those other ships is not a good idea. I know it, but we need this ship sunk because she's wrecking us too. Just die already. Here, aggressive torpedoing. Get that poop shooter going. There we go. Alright. Now our deport. Ammo detonation. That ain't great. Tell you what, just maintain this course for now. You are actually angling away a little bit. You. There, finally. You should already sunk. This is becoming mayhem. Here, think that. Why did you switch to that damn destroyer again? Budapest. Rudder's jammed. You'll sort yourself out here soon. It looks like we missed. You're gonna go back to normal for now. As will you. Also to normal. Still have a few torpedoes. Low chance. Average, yeah. Average. Tell you what, angle against those two. Gunfire on the third. You just keep on trying. You're gonna come about. See, something like that. We might be losing the Viribus Unitis here soon. Oh, I think we now have, yep, good chance on her. Full ahead. Let's see if we can get another torpedo attack run here. I'm gonna fast that shit. 20 knots. Well, we have taken an absolute beating here. I very much feel this would be a Pyrrhic victory. Aggressive torpedoing. Fire when ready. Yeah, 1.4 kilometers. I doubt she's going to dodge because it looks like she's already in a turn to port. You guys are trying, but you're not going to sink me in time. What's going on here? The Budapest is back to the fight. You're trying. You have a low chance to ricochet off of her, so go ahead and switch fire. Six, 23, but high, 11 average, yeah, whatever, you stay on target. Alright, you should have already torpedoed, I believe. Yep. Torpedo hit. Hard to port. I mean hard. Is flooding. Shots from the Gloria taking their toll for sure. Do we still have a destroyer? We do. What the heck have you been up to? You're just dead in the water. She looks to be broken. Okay, I'll give you auto, and here I'll go ahead and attach you to one of the BBs as a screen. Maybe you'll come back to help. Okay, you're gonna switch to the Gloria because she's right there. Yeah, we're gonna lose you. The Viribus Unitis, pride of the fleet. She's going down. Going down in a blaze of glory. We're down to 1%. Come on, get that last torpedo out. Do it for daddy. I don't think it's happening. 0.3%. She's going. Yep, that's it. It's done, Jim. You should be detached. I don't know what you're doing there, but aggressive torpedoing is the name of the game at this point. Okay, you're gonna go full speed ahead. You're also gonna be on aggressive torpedoing. All the things should be torpedoed. So we're down 2 battleships. They're down, we're down 1 battleship. They're down 1. But we've definitely taken more damage, that's for sure. The only thing that's going to save us at this point is the torpedoes. That's it. Switch fire to her. Range 2 kilometers. Yeah, you might get a torpedo off. Oh man, she's about done too. Here's a torpedo off. We're gonna angle out so you can get the poop chute. Torpedo hit. Yep, there she's done. Another torpedo. Oh, yeah. All the balance lances. Torpedo hits, fire flooding. Turn on out. Ain't going out. There, you can just deal with her. And the destroyer ran in just to sink immediately. Yeah, so ends the Austrian Navy. Cool ship, though. I really had fun designing this one. Did it quite work out? No. Biggest issue is I had to design a 1910 ship in 1915, and with fairly poor results as a result. Not too bad, though. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. Let me see here. Try to turn out. Let's see if we can't sneak one more torpedo out. But I think we're going to flood. Yep. That's it. GG. Game over. Stick a fork in it. We're done. No. Still, that was actually a ton of fun. I really enjoyed this. It was something pretty cool. Also gave the AI an advantage with extra battleship, 2 heavy cruisers. Our light cruisers are totally useless. Destroyers didn't do much either. Their ships, they got a lot better draw on it. And that's fine. It's, you know, it is what it is. Still, I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll do some more of these sometime. Thank you, and see ya.